Freeman, and last week's wildcard, Farrell Rose-Mensah. You may remember him from the 26ers last season. On the opposite side, for RUKKAS, 2 changes to the side that lost heavily to Vision last week. Don Vos makes his RUKKAS debut. Remember him from once upon a time Santon FC and last season NDL. He rested last week off the back of completing the London Marathon. He comes in alongside Mohamed Dabrir. No Bradley Williams or Jesus Abrus, and also a wild-card goalkeeper, Aaron Stevens, who comes back in again. Aidan Prowl, their normal goalkeeper, has an Ishman League playoff final tonight for Brentwood Town against Billericay. All the best of luck to Aidan in that game.
Yeah, Aaron obviously had a very difficult debut, but I don't think many of the goals were actually his fault. I thought he was really let down by his defense. The player I'm looking out for today is Moussa Bem.
Well, you said there's a bit of an exchange, wasn't there? He was listening to you on commentary and throughout the show last week.
He reached out to me earlier before the game and he said, keep an eye out for me, basically, right? I'm about to put on a show, and my brother, that's what I want to hear. I think everyone can admit Baller League is a much better place when Moussa Bem is dazzling, when Moussa Bem is putting a magic show on. So keep an eye out for him.
Well, it's going to be Riley Snow and Nile Ranger to kick us off for the start of match day 8. We asked you where you're watching from. Do let us know where you are tuning in from around the world tonight. A lot of love from South Africa. Is Eric Tamello still a Vision player in the chat? Yes, he is. They're in action in our final game tonight. As we said, we can see you in the conversation. Get involved. No PK Humboldt tonight. I did message him last week and they said we'd be returning back this season. This is a hope so. Would love to see PK Humboldt back. We cannot forget the season 1 that he had on the famous PK Humboldt dance. We haven't seen that for a while, have we, Liaz?
The dance that took over the world. Okay, here's Zaid. Oh, uncharacteristically heavy touch.
Going to run into Ryan Tunnicliffe there.
Of all the players to have a loose touch, Zaid wouldn't be the first one I'd think of, but N5 got away with one there.
Well, Michael Hill's had a pretty solid season, hasn't he?
I think N5 have had a really solid season, to be honest with you. They've really gone under the radar last few weeks, but they're right in the playoff, in the Final Four picture as well.
Oof. Oh, no, Ranger! Whether he was fouled or not, he was quickest to react on the rebounds. And it's not Ranger that's continuing to keep N5's run as they try and get themselves into the top 4. That's only his 2nd goal of the season, right. But he was quickest to react there for Aaron Stevens.
Well, I cut Aaron Stevens some slack for last week. My brother, I'm sorry I can't do the same this week. That, you got to be doing better from that kind of range. Parries it directly into the path of Nile Ranger, and a striker of Nile's experiences never going to miss from that kind of range.
I don't know what was worse there, the fact that
good save from him.
Aaron Stevens put out a tripod and Nile Ranger smashed the tripod. We can see that going in the replay.
Brutal.
He completely ruins potentially the camera and the tripod there in just a minute of the game. That's the first corner of the game coming in from RUKKAS. If it's your first time watching Baller League here, 3 corners will win you a penalty.
I think Nile will be looking for the footage from that tripod, make his content of his own.
Oh, we'd like to, but I don't think there'll be any left, Clears, because like he smashed into pieces there.
Cameras come and go, but SD cards live forever.
Well, here's Joe Bennett now. What a season he's had, by the way. I mean, there's no, I guess, surprise to a degree, a player of his quality, the career that he's had. And we're speaking to him actually last week after the final match day in Liverpool, and he said, look, it wasn't to be. I may have actually been playing for a professional club towards the end of this start of the the second half of the season, but picked up with Baller League. He scored 11 goals now, 2 hat-tricks back-to-back. 1 against NDL and 1 against Community FC.
Really a fan of N5's press so far. High, aggressive, compact. Not leaving much space for RUKKAS, excuse me, to operate in.
Well, he's got more assists than any other player, I believe, across the 3 seasons, Don Vos. Where's the number 8 shirt for RUKKAS? It's his debut today. He moved from NDO in the transfer window, in possession now.
Zaid went for Michael Hill, intercepts so well. Joe Joe Bennett.
Oh, clever pass from Joe Bennett.
Joe Bennett.
You wouldn't believe it as well. The
Joe Bennett, oh my word.
M5 player of Michael Hill, who has also been amongst the goals. Scored 10 so far this season. Scored the most penalties in the league. He scored 5 in total. Zaid Al-Hassani.
N5 just giving Ruckus such little room to operate in. They've done well here, though.
Looks like a foul there on Usman Ali. No referee not interested. And these are the bands you can hear there of Ruckus, the usual steel band of Idris Elba's team. Here's Michael Hill with a shot, and Aaron Stevens able to get 2 hands on that one.
Ball's got to go back to down post. And now all of a sudden, N5, here's Joe Bennett. Such confidence right now in this play. You know that feeling when you just know everything's going your way? That flow state. Joe Bennett has been in flow state since the second he walked in the baller league.
Oh, hello!
That was dipping and moving.
Interesting story there. Mustafa Carrior, of course, former professional player. His story to Baller League. Apparently his 6-year-old son was desperate to see him play in Baller League. And that's why he joined.
What's up? Does well to get past Joe Bennett. That's better. Well read by Ryan Tunnicliffe.
And Ibi Ugrada getting his first couple of touches. No goalkeepers made more saves than him this season.
Oh, Ranger. He's been such a good platform for N5 to really just play off of this season. On his left.
Yep. I'm keen to get your opinion on this, Liaz. I mean, one thing that has gone Ruckus' way, they've won more corners than any other team this season. They've managed to get 30 corners. That is, of course, 10 penalties. I won't comment too much on how many of those penalties they have scored, but regardless of that, they've been creating more corners than most. Surely that's got to be part of their game plan that they need to be falling back more on.
Yeah, not enough is the answer to your question, but they're getting shots off, they're getting chances. That's not an issue here, but I think defensively, man, Ruckus, it just feels like when they concede 1, they're almost always guaranteed to concede 2, 3, 4.
There's Ibi, who just dinks it forward. That's a lovely touchdown for an Ranger, which will now bring Michael into play. Only as far as the captain, Musa Bam, and M5 will slowly go further up the pitch.
That elbow to now Ranger is always on, though. That's a really good play from him. Tunnicliffe, Joe Bennett.
And he's switching on his
just needs
weaker
1 inch of space.
Right foot. Jezreel Davies against his former club today, former Ruckus player.
Again, now Ranger holds it up. Can't find Ryan Tunnicliffe there. That's really good defending from Riley Snow.
I don't think No Ranger can find a pair of shorts to fit in by the looks of it. Michael, he's not affected his ability on the pitch at all, though. He has been the provider. He's the man alongside, I would honestly say, Emmanuel Thomas, that have just got brilliant hold-up play.
Oh, yeah. Battering Grams up front. But also with that little cute touch, just to slip in a player.
Let's see your comments through on the YouTube chat. Who are you here to watch tonight?
What a pass. What a pass. Well defended by Ruckus. And here's Musa Bam now. Here's Musa Bam.
This is where he needs
pass
to be.
Pass 1, pass 2.
That's 3 players out of position now, though, Liaz.
And now there's an opportunity here for
There's the overlap. There's Michael Hill. Oh, there's a second for M5. Goal number 11 for Michael Hill. He might just be having his best ever season in Baller League. It kind of just felt a bit obvious if that's what they were looking for. Bennett slowed it down. Michael made the run.
It's a great finish. It's effective. It's simple but effective, and Ruckus now really having to dig themselves out of a hole. But how many times have we said that over the last 2 weeks? Dominic Vos is he's gonna have one here. No. Oh, here they go again. Now Ranger. Oh, can't get past Riley Snow. Aaron Stevens.
Some of those will be fouled and allow them just to move forward ever so slightly. Chance for a change for M5. One comes on George Edwards, one of their newest signings. Actually played in the Community Cup final for the last Ottomans. Signed in the transfer window. We know that Zay will not be afraid to hit from this sort of range, sorry.
Just like that. What feels like a really good opportunity just kind of gone to waste. Ruckus forced to reset here.
Well, in 10 minutes of this game, they've had one shot, Ruckus.
This is a team now that almost feels like they're kind of just waiting for the end of the season to come. Really frustrating so far from Ruckus. Not able to find that opening. I think N5 are defending them really, really well. You just do wonder if they can get a penalty quickly, get into a game changer. This game's not out of reach, but oh, that's a good play there.
Zaid. There's the step over. He's actually got a bit too far wide, though. Cuts it back only as far as an M5 defender.
Oh, yeah.
And Ryan Tunnicliffe could be through. It's a great touch for Emmanuel Rowe, but has it got towards the...
From Aaron Stevens. That might have just saved their season right there.
The player of M5 made a great save last week, Aaron Stevens, but that one certainly is up there. We are 2 minutes away from our first game changer of the night. The final 3 minutes will end in a 3-minute game changer in the first and second half. Emmanuel Rowe. Foul against him there. Idris Elba's not happy. It did look a little bit painful. Stevens wastes possession there, and M5.
M5 look comfortable at the moment.
We'll make the most of this. Well, look, as it stands, this result, Liez, will put them 5th in the table. Obviously, keep in mind that everyone else has to play today, but with Michael Hu in form, or Joe Bennett, depending on who steps up for pressure point, who knows what can happen. That's Addison Garnett there, who will get his first couple of touches of the game on there. Was pressed by Musa Ban, wins a goal kick.
Win. 1 minute away from game changer.
No addition yet of Mo Dabry for Ruckus, who was also signed in the transfer window. See a few of you in the chat asking for his first touches of the ball. He's not on as of yet. There's a shot. And they're second of the game, believe it or not. Someone's got to take a risk. We are 15 seconds away from the first half game change. It's a brilliant touch around the corner there from Baptiste Fisher. Jordan Edwards, can he find a cutback? Goes on his own.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And that looks like we're going into a first half game changer.
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. We go high.
MATCHDAY.
Your first game changer of the night is
For the next 3 minutes, it will be a 3v3. Teams do not have to choose a goalkeeper, but defensively, they usually will create a 3-on-2, a bit of an overload. And hopefully, as always, this is a game change that will bring us quite a few goals. 30 seconds per attacking phase is all you get. You've got to be quick, you've got to be lethal. Let's see how it goes.
Let's get this show.
Ruckus need a spark this half, or this game changer rather. They need something.
6.
This is a team that looked devoid of ideas for the first 12 minutes, but as we know, something could happen in this game changer that just brings them some life. Really important they defend here.
Michael Hill, Mustafa Carrier, we'll put it wide, and Joe Bennett as the original 3 to kick us off here.
Musa, Bam, Zayd, and Emmanuel Rowe. That's where the best 3 you can get if you're Ruckus.
You know what Emmanuel Rowe's going to do if he comes onto his left foot, switch on to his right and shoot back inside like he is now.
Oh, did Hippie get a hand on that?
A few people in the chat asking the questions around.
He's got to pass that to Emmanuel Rowe there.
Aaron Stevens has ended up in goal for Ruckus. Well, the storyline was this: he was dropped for a game before the transfer window. In reaction to that, he was asked to then go on the transfer window. Didn't get a club, unfortunately. Obviously, a former NDL and treble goalkeeper and clutch, and has been a wild card the last 2 weeks for Ruckus here. We know how good he is. He's had MVP in previous weeks. He can score goals. It's a minute already gone on the game change. A goaler so far is Michael Hill. Oh, wow! Hits the post. Back to Jezreel Davies against his former club.
Super strike.
And a celebration that no doubt he's been working on for quite a few weeks, maybe months.
And 5 are 11 life at the moment. And for Ruckus, the hole to dig out of gets even deeper. That was an incredible strike from Michael Hill.
Well, believe it or not, when he was a Ruckus player last season, across 8 games, he didn't score a single goal. As an M5 player, that's his 3rd goal of the season. What a different season he's having.
That's got to move quicker there. Oh.
Zayd. Shot blocked by Ryan Tunnicliffe. There's Emmanuel Rowe. He wants to try and get the angle. There it is again on his right foot. Ball roll allows him to come inside. What a tackle that is from Addison Garner. He celebrates the deflection around the post. I think that came off the sole of his foot there, Liaz. And then bent. Look at this.
It's unbelievable.
From Addison Garner. Look at the commitment. Look.
Yes, unbelievable
There.
tackle. Wow. The reaction says it all, by the way. Love a defender who takes pride in defending.
As big as a goal for him. Minute left.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Ooh, Bennett, you know where he wants to go. Michael Hill shifts it onto his left. There's no goalkeeper in goal, by the way. This is Aaron Stevens.
Oh, just curved at the last second.
He knows what a chance that was. Hill into Bennett now. There's the overlap. There's Michael Hill. Should he have taken it? Oh,
My word, Michael Hill.
He enjoyed that one, didn't he?
Number 26, Michael Hill.
Well, we said this game changer had to go well for Ruckus. We said they needed a game changer. I think they need a bit more than a game changer. I think they need a miracle now to stay.
I think they need a season changer. What's going on at the moment for Ruckus? 5 losses in the last 6 games. Final 10 seconds off the half.
10 seconds to half time.
Ibi Ugrada to make this 5-0 before the break.
6, 5.
What chance?
5
Lucky.
seconds to go.
Musa Bam's just going to try and carry the shot off.
2, 1.
Nearly.
Very nearly from Musa Bam, but for Ruckus, it just has not been good enough. I mean, M5 have been on fine form, And we are seeing that in front of our very eyes now. At the halfway point of this game, it is M5 that lead Rukkas by 4 goals to 0. A big second half on the way, and massively a big reaction that's needed from Idris Elba and his side. Big second half to come.
Live in the flesh, live on the edge. You already know it's Mr. CC. We're down here in the Fortnite room once again. And just for those that don't know about the Fortnite room, it's just an opportunity to chill, relax, vibe. And this week, you know, we've got none other than Medi Elito, also known as Don E. What are you saying, my brother?
Good, bro. How are you? How are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. I'm good. Like, I'm not even gonna talk football with you. I'm just gonna go straight in.
Okay.
I just come back from my bank holiday weekend. I just had a good time, man. But I also had a good time with my boy here because he was there DJing.
Last night.
What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Mr. Jin? Don't you have a big game today? Shouldn't you be, instead of practicing on the deck, you should be practicing on the pitch, right?
No, I should be. But yesterday, you know, you couldn't turn it down. It was a big event. I was DJing, and there was a lot of people there, over 2,000 people. But it's one of them things you have to do in your lifetime. Yeah?
That's it. That's it.
Yep.
Well, let's talk football. So, obviously, United, they're doing their thing. Obviously, for someone who's been in the game,
Yep.
season 1, season 2, and season 3. What would you say is the difference between those 3 seasons that you've been part of?
I think season 3 is the defense. Everyone gets back into shape. Everyone defends well together. They move in a unit. But other than that, goals are still being scored. So you need your technical players to step up. That's about it, really.
There you go. That's Medi Elito. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments. What do you guys think United are going to do this season? Are they going to make it to top 4?
Of course.
Let's dance. Let's boogie. See it there. Top class, man.
You already know we're the best team in Baller League. No debate. Now it's time to prove it.
Vote for your favourite team, complete challenges and win rivals on Fortnite Battle Royale. Earn in-game rewards while supporting your favourite team.
Sign up with your Epic Games account and participate from the 4th until the 10th of May.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Chunks, 4-0. Idris said we might not be back here next season, and it's not looking good. I want to take a look at these 4 goals. Nile Ranger.
I think bad from Aaron Stevens there. Should have parried it away. He gave Nile Ranger a chance to make it 1-0, and now there it was. Oh, Bennett, probably my favourite player this season, and Hill on 12 goals. I think he's joint with Alfie Matthews.
Wow, second top goal scorer in Baller League. Who would have seen that coming?
Not me, genuinely. Jezreel Davis. It was real there.
He was real. I mean, that is a frightening finish. And it's a lot of love. We've got a lot of love for N5 because nobody really saw them coming. You know, 4 or 5 games ago, you'd have gone, these guys might be in a little bit of trouble, but I mean, now look at them. It's special out here.
They're doing well. They're trying to do a last-minute push for that top 4. I think it's possible. But Rukkas, I think this is going to be the last time we see Idris Elba. So yeah, Idris, I love you, man.
Yeah, he sat on his sofa not too long ago, and he said, wow. He started doing the intro, saying, you know what, I might be on the sofa next year because I ain't going to be a manager.
Next week, maybe now.
Oh no, he won't like that. He won't like that. Let me tell you, can they do anything to bring this back? It's game over.
It's game over, man.
Oh, no. We don't like that. But guess what? We're going to find out whether they can drag this back because it's been terrible. Guys, Brandon, take it away.
Well, it simply has to be better, doesn't it, for Rukkas this moment in time? For those who have just joined us again, welcome back for match day at the Cobble Box. As it stands, N5 are leading Rukkas 4 goals to 0. The last win that Rukkas got was in 3 weeks back now. Last time we were here in London, a 2-0 win against Gold Devils. But Liaz, what have you made of this first 15 minutes here? Pure domination from N5.
Domination makes it feel like one team was just completely exerting themselves over the other. I'm going to be honest, and I hope Jens Lehmann doesn't take this the wrong way. I don't think his teams have to get out of second gear, man. Honestly, they have cruised to this. They've been good, of course, no doubt about it. Their finishing has been excellent. But they've hardly been tested by Rukkas, and Rukkas have offered little to no resilience so far whatsoever. Chance to change that up now, right? That's a third corner, that's a penalty. But how bad was that first half from Ruckus?
Well, that is their 33rd corner that they have won so far this season, more than any other team. And what introduction this could have been for Mo Dabri. It's going to be Musa Bam that steps up to try and restore some hope for his side.
Go on, Musa.
It is the captain who needs to provide a reaction. Musa Bam, there's one back.
That's a great penalty. That's a really good penalty.
It's the captain of the 7, Musa Bam.
Well, he scored a penalty last week for Ruckus. Needs another this week. Hopefully the start of a comeback for his side. Baptiste Fisher, Jezreel Davies, Joe Bennett, Noel Ranger, Addison Garnett, the 5 outfield players.
These guys got to start defending now. Defend your area, defend your box, keep them out. And just try and see this game out, to be honest with you.
It was only last week that Ruckus made a managerial change, didn't they, to their side?
Hasn't worked out as well as Vision, though.
Of course, Wes Anlin moving on and Emery coming in.
Keep running, keep moving, Mo.
There he is now, Mo. Dabri looks to cut it back into the path of David Upu. I'm surprised hasn't actually started this game. Yeah, he has been incredible this season. Well, chat, we'll get your opinion on it. Who are you here to watch tonight? Of course, we're always in changing conversation with you on YouTube mainly. Give us one team you are here to watch tonight. NDL, a lot of love for NDL coming in. You can see the match fixtures in the chat as well. Jezreel Davies, is he getting confused? Or was he just balling out there? As Fisher goes down. I don't know where Jezreel Davies was going at one point there, Liez, but it looked very much like it was going to be an N5 fifth.
Yeah, this was brilliant play from Davies. Wow. Good feat. I'm not sure how much you knew about that last pirouette, but unlucky. Good save from Aaron Stevenson.
Just hit the foot there, Musa Bam.
Yeah, that's purely accidental.
Hopefully a few more accidentals after last week. There was a few non-accidental tackles and moments that came into play.
I hope we see nothing but accidental fouls today.
Luke Chambers on the sideline. No doubt he'll be over the moon with Ipswich, his former club, getting promotion back to the big time at the weekend. Former Ipswich captain. A foul there. I mean, ever since he's come onto the pitch, Mo Dabri, he's certainly shaped things up.
He's injected a bit of pace into them, a bit more directness.
Musa Bam over this one, straight into the wall. Don Vos, fancy a shot from that far out, not quite.
Look at the way N5 are defending right now. It's almost a 4-1.
Tell you what, Noel Ranger and Riley Snow have not stopped battling from a kick-off on both ends.
Man, look at the shape of N5 at times. It sometimes almost transitions to a 4-1. From a 3-2 to a 4-1, it's such a difficult, almost straight line of defenders to get through. And they close the space in between the lines so well. Look at Niall Ranger, good touch.
foul. Well, a number of managers already here early doors. That man is in action on Game 5 tonight. Here he is on mainstream. Mark Goldbridge, welcome back. He'll be with me on commentary a little bit later on. Looking forward to catching up on how Gold Devils are getting on this season. I'm sure we'll be over the moon with the Red Devils in the last 24 hours.
The Red Devils are in better form than Gold Devils at the moment.
Dabry again. Why does he not start is the question I'm asking.
This is a really good performance so far from him. Easy for him. Look, it's definitely an improvement from Ruckus. It definitely is. The second half has been better, but still yet to really test Ibby as of yet.
Foul there for M5, just inside the half of Ruckus. Someone in the chat saying an M5 final 4 charge is definitely doable. Joe Bennett off the back of Riley Snowball. When M5 are kicking as they'll move up the pitch a little bit further. Carriel. Looking for the path for Joe, but able to do so. Got a bit of control of this game now, Lee, as M5. They're playing at their own tempo, and why wouldn't they?
They're in full control at the moment. Next goal for either side, though, does feel huge. And in Ruckus's case, the earlier the better.
Emmanuel Rowe.
Oh, there you go.
There is Emmanuel Rowe. Just not kept that in play. Dabry has got 3 M5 players around him.
It just feels very disjointed from Ruckus, to be honest with you. Ooh.
Foul. Well, looking back on last season, after 11 match days, Ruckus finished 9th in the table with 13 points. To say it, but the form right now is looking very much that could be the same case for season 3. There is only 3 match days available after this. If you haven't heard the news, we are back here on Friday for match day 9. First ever time we've got a Baller League match day on a Friday night. He goes long. No range on the pitch. It's a good idea forward, but again, no. Final product to the end of it. George Edwards. Flows into Carriol. Can he keep it in play? Just about.
They've done really well to get out of that situation. Brilliant from N5.
I think 2 players need to press that now, and suddenly N5 could be in. That looks a bit soft.
Musa's not done too much wrong in that situation.
Well, we're throwing in a ref challenge, are we, Entertainment?
Just held his own ground there.
Hasn't been a ref challenge as of yet tonight. It's a great
you
flick
go.
on. Has to score. Great save, Ibby.
Big save from Ibby yet again. That's the biggest chance of the half so far for Rukkas.
David Upu. Well, that was going to be his moment. Great save from Aaron Stevens again. A chance to freshen up for Rukkas now. Zay's back on the pitch. Keep in mind tonight we have got the derby, the Beta Squad derby in game 4. SDS against NDL, sorry. Oh, Rangers took his shoe off there. Chance, carry on, what a save on the rebound! Oh no!
Penalty.
It looks like that's going to be the case, and also is it going to look like it's going to be a nice ending?
I thought he slipped. On first glance, I thought he slipped. Yeah, Aaron Stevens, that is naughty.
For Aaron Stevens.
Be surprised if he stays on the pitch for this. That's last man.
No 2-minute suspension for Aaron Stevens there. It will... Look at that.
I can't lie. I think he's got away with murder the fact that it's not a 2-minute suspension. He's the last man. It's an open goal.
I think Luke
Jens and his coach
Chambers there is not happy, and rightly so. He wants a 2-minute suspension for Aaron Stevens. Penalty. And it's shouts from Carrier, who won the penalty. Mike Hoyle, that is, you take the penalty. Well, he's joint top goal scorer at the moment with Francis Mampolo at the moment in the league. This would take him on 13 goals for this season for Michael Hill.
This is as good as a goal.
He scored more penalties than anyone in the league. Penalty number 6.
Not a save.
Well recovered from Aaron Stevens.
Of course, the commentator there spoke too soon. That's an unbelievable save from from Aaron Stevens. Wow.
Well, hindsight's a beautiful thing, Lies, because if he wasn't on the pitch, who would have got in goal?
If I'm Jens Lehmann, I think that's a point I'm probably bringing up if they don't go on to win this game. Aaron Stevens probably very fortunate to be on the pitch there. I think he might be off, no? Davies.
That corner? It is.
Wow.
Second corner for M5. They might get another penalty if they can win one more corner.
3 corners leads to a penalty.
3 minutes away from the second half game changer. As it stands, M5 moving up to 5th in the table. Michael Hill tried to bring that down first time.
Very innovative there.
Don't blame him.
Could be one of the goals of the season there. Here they go again.
Foul. And I think Luke Chambers was saying anyway, come off the pitch. I think that might be Michael getting substituted onto the pitch now. Where's he staying on for the free kick? They're 2 top goal scorers. 20 plus goals between them already this season, Bennett and Hill. Who's going to take the shot? Looks to be Hill. Michael Hill through the gap. It's goal 13. And it's a hat-trick for Michael Hill, the current top goal scorer in the league. What a season he's having, Lies.
That is so poor from Rukkas as well, man. That's so poor. Credit to Michael Hill, hat-trick hero, having a wonderful season. That's poor. Come on. At this level, you can't be, your wall can't be getting beat like that. If I'm Aaron Stevens, I am fuming. But N5 have just ran rampant, and Michael Hill at the moment. I mean, all the talk about Joe Bennett, and rightfully so. Do we need to start talking about Michael Hill as a potential MVP candidate? In front of a goal this season, he's absolutely lethal. Does that take him now clear at the top of the goal scoring charts?
Wow. For the season.
2 minutes away from game changer.
Oh, nearly.
They are a minute and a half away from the game changer. Davies into Fisher. You know he's going to go on his right foot. Posted in. 6-1.
This is a scoreline now. I take it back. Earlier in the half, I said it didn't feel like domination. It felt like one team just not really even playing. This is domination. N5 have absolutely taken control of this game. And right now, you're seeing the difference between a team and a group of individuals. A group of very talented individuals, as we've said all season about Ruckus, but a group of individuals nonetheless. And I'm sorry, at this level, the team will always win. Back-to-back humiliations for Ruckus here. Penny for that man's thoughts.
Well, this is the second time they played. They played in Season 2 as M5 that had the last laugh there as well. They won that game. 4 goals to 2. Goal scorers Declan McCarthy, Hani Bashish and Martin Waghorn. None of those players, of course, still now play for M5 as... That does go over the bar of Ibby.
Something has seriously gone wrong at Ruckus, man, for a group of talented players like this to not work. Now, either we got to look at the recruitment in terms of how do you get these groups of players to gel together. Clearly, these players don't gel together in terms of profiles and mixing and matching, right? But also from a coaching point of view, what are they trying to do out there? These guys aren't stringing passes together. They're not finding players in behind. They're not defending as a unit. It almost feels like when they get on the ball, it's just every man for themselves.
It was a complete redraft, though, from Season 2 to Season 3. I think only 2 or 3 players stayed from the side of the edge. Other than that, it's a completely fresh team.
The way they ended last season, you almost wondered that they...
7 goals to 1. We can confirm that Marco is now the top goal scorer in the league. 14 for the season. And Idris Elba left speechless of what performance this side is providing for him. His Ruckus sides.
Look at that. Look how... I'm sorry. Oh, that's a brilliant finish from Michael Hill. Take a bow, Michael Hill. But how has he gone through on goal with 1 touch? You're down 6-1. Again, at some point, professionalism has to come into play here. I can't believe it. I'm as speechless as you are.
Well, their goal difference was at 0 before a ball was kicked. Now it's a +6.
9, 8,
the game changer couldn't come any sooner.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I think Zaid was just a bit angry there, Joe Bennett. He felt like he booted the ball at him in the clash there.
3, 2, 1.
Game changer.
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. We go higher. It's time to go higher.
1-on-1. Well, we've seen comebacks in our time here in Port Ligliez. And if there's a game that's going to give you a comeback, a game changer, 1-on-1 is that. But it would ask a lot. It would have to be perfect 1-on-1 football. If you don't know what this game changer is, 1 player at a time will take a shot just inside the opponent's half on the edge of the centre circle. The defending player cannot use the hands, and you only get 15 seconds per attack to make this happen.
I'm sleeping. You can give these guys 4 game changers. There's bigger rooted problems at Ruckus than just putting the ball in the back of the net.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, it's going to be Usman Ali in goal and Carriol. To get us underway in this one-on-one.
Strike.
That's his first goal. I hope his son's watching on. Partly the reason why he came and joined Baller League. He might have had to wait quite some time for his dad to get a goal, but he's on the score sheet now and his side are winning 8-1. There's never been a team that scored 10 before in a game. In 3 seasons.
Watch this space. Easy for me.
Is this going to be the first time that that record is broken? 2 goals doesn't seem unrealistic in 2.5 minutes.
Well, Vision nearly did it last week, no? They finished on 7 or 8.
They had 7 in the end. 7-3 winners against Ruckus. Don't remind them. Carriol. Is that going to come back or not? Ali's going to take the shot. Remember, you cannot use your hands.
Easy. Easy.
Is he going to try and lob him? No rush.
Surprised he didn't go for it. First to set himself up, goes
Carriol.
for it. Oh, great save.
Of course, corners don't exist in the one-on-one game changer. In normal time, that would, of course, been a 3rd corner, a penalty. 1 minute 50, 7 goals needed. It is just mathematically impossible with the time that is left for Ruckus to get a draw.